If you don't like the approach of some vegan YouTubers, the best thing that you can do is to stop talking about it, okay? Is to shut up about it. And I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just saying if your intention is for YouTubers that you think, and I'm not saying this is my opinion on these people, but I've been getting a lot of comments, you can see through the past few vlogs, and I'm not gonna mention any names in this video because, again, this video is for people who don't like the approach of some YouTubers who are mad at me for not speaking up about it. And the best thing that you can do if you want these people who you think are negative or violent or have an approach to vegan activism that you don't promote and support and you think is bad for the movement, you're totally entitled to have that opinion, and that's fine. But instead of leaving comments on my videos about what I should do about it, the best thing that you can do is to stop talking about it, and here's why. And these people who you are alluding to, they want people talking about it. They want other YouTubers making videos about it, and it makes sense. There are some YouTubers out there who think the best thing you can do for veganism is to create controversy and to create activity on the internet. And I can't disagree with that. Again, it's not my approach. I'm a pretty PC guy. I keep things pretty chill, keep things entertaining. That's how I like to bring people into my channel versus, making celebrity videos or other things, which, hey, it works. You can't argue with it. And, maybe I'll dabble into that one day. But for right now, I'm doing what makes most sense to me. But if you want those YouTubers to stop, with their style for some reason, if it gets you so annoyed and you don't want them doing that, you don't want me making videos about them. You don't want other YouTubers making videos about them because you're only feeding the fire of what you don't like. So the best thing that you can do, sometimes being quiet is not a cowardly position. Sometimes being quiet is the best strategy you can have, because in this social media world, people want to be talked about, and the way that you succeed is for other people to talk about you and to get activity on your channel. So it's been such a funny time here in Chiang Mai because, obviously there's just been all this controversy, I guess, which happens every single year in the social media community when people gather together, the vegan social media, high carb community. And you know what? At this point, this is my opinion. If you're vegan and if you're making videos about veganism, sure, you might not be 100% kosher in terms of your style of living and just being the best embodiment of perfection, okay? But if you're a vegan making videos about veganism, you care about the animals, and there's some parts of you that are totally good intentioned. Maybe your approach is different than another person's approach, but that's the way that the world goes round. We need all of that. If we had one approach to communicating veganism to the world, to the whole world, who just a tiny, tiny portion of us are actually vegan right now, if we had just one approach, we wouldn't reach anybody. And, I've been getting, obviously, a lot of comments from people saying, don't support this person's approach, don't support that person's approach, you need to stick up for, you need to stick up for yourself. And I just don't know what to say anymore, because sometimes sticking up for yourself and making videos is only supporting and promoting that person, but also sometimes people say things on the internet to you that they don't maybe really mean, and they spoke a little bit too quick, and they're really nice to you in other ways, and you respect them in a certain way for being so out there and exposing themselves and getting so much hate on behalf of veganism and on behalf of trying to just make this movement massive to the whole world. There are some people that are going to keep doing what they do no matter who criticizes them, because guess what? They think it's the best option for them, for maybe their business, but mainly for the animals and getting the vegan message out there. And you can't hate on that. You can only say, you know, my motto recently in life has been, it's just as good, right? There's nothing better, there's nothing worse. There's just different options that in the end are probably just as good as any other option. And I know it's sort of a woo philosophical idea, but you know, if you like what I do and you get entertained by my videos, you should keep watching them and you should enjoy them. But to say that I shouldn't be somewhere in the world engaging with a bunch of beautiful vegans and riding my bike and having memorable experiences with my girlfriend that I'll never forget, like biking in the rain and eating good durian, like just because some people here you don't agree with, I think that's not a very evolved perspective. We don't live in a perfect world. You can't always surround yourself with people that agree with you 100%, but you can surround yourself with people that agree with you most of the time, and that's usually good enough. And sometimes you just have to bite your lip and, you know, gravitate and make a little click sort of with the people you resonate with, which is what I've done here. You know, Easy Vegan, my friend Nick, we've had a lot of good times. And there's tons of other people. I don't want to, you know, I could keep going on and mentioning names of the people I've been enjoying here and having a really fun time with. And I love it. I love the fruit. I love riding. I'm super happy here. So to say that I shouldn't be having a good time because some people are here that you don't agree with, it just doesn't make all the most sense to me. I think things are much more complicated than you see on the internet. Remember that when people make videos, you have to trust that they're saying the right thing, but they might not be. I think I have probably formed my YouTube channel to the point where you guys trust me a lot because I don't do anything sketchy. I don't have any fishy behavior, so you probably trust me. But there are people that like just don't, you can't fully trust what everyone says when they just have a phone in their face talking to the camera, because they can say whatever the hell that they want on all sides. Don't think I'm just talking about one person. Anybody can, like, you don't know the whole story. You can't know the whole story because you're not surrounded by that person 24/7. You've probably never met that person in real life, for most of you who are commenting. And it's not a perfect picture all put together. So if you think you have a set opinion on a situation, you can have that opinion, but it might not be perfect and it might not be all correct. So in the end, you sort of just have to go with the flow and not try to stir up too much, you know, shit that could, I don't know, get people mad and also get out a message that other people translate or interpret in a way that you didn't intend. It's just a messy thing. And so personally, I just want to like say that my message is, if you don't like the way someone's acting and you don't like certain drama, don't make videos about it. Be quiet about it. Don't silence yourself. If you really think that someone's doing something illegal, something violent, yeah, you should call it out, you should talk about it. But if you just don't like the style of somebody, the worst thing that you can do is try to get momentum and get people talking about it, because it's gonna help that person out. So, maybe this will be the video for the day. I feel like I had to get this off my back so that I could keep just going on with my vlogs and having a good time here, because I'm enjoying it and I hope you guys are enjoying the journey too. So much love, Dream Extreme, and yeah, let's open up these comments of this video for anything you want to say. Express yourself. I'll try to be really active in the comments. You know, usually that's hard for me just because it takes a long time, but I'll try to really continue this conversation for a couple days, then we'll go back to, you know, normal stuff. Peace.